How to use Slack for See3D. When you first join, you will be placed in General Chat. The chat is located towards the left-hand side of the page, labeled as #General. If you click on this, you will see a chat. If you have an assigned mentor, direct message them to let them know that you joined Slack, and they will add you to additional locked channels. If you don't have a mentor, send a message in the General Chat that you just joined, and someone will message you and add you to the appropriate channels. Note, all See3D community members can see messages in the General Chat. But first, we must do some initial steps and checks for our Slack account and profile. If we look to the top right corner of the screen, we will see the profile picture. Click on this to make sure your notifications are on. You can set notification preferences on different devices and times. Then you must also make sure your account is set to active. This allows other members and mentors to make sure that you are online in case of sending you a message or trying to communicate with you. After you've been placed in a specific channel for your role, you will see them on the left-hand side of the screen. The purpose of channels is to have separated chat for volunteers of different roles and positions. This ensures ease of communication and documentation of info. But before you must make sure of some things. First is to fully make sure that these channels are for the role of your choice. The second thing is to ensure that there aren't any abnormal errors with the channel on your side. A good way to check is to scroll up before you have joined the thread. If you are able to see previous messages sent by others, then your thread is working fine. If not, contact your mentors. To directly message someone, you must first locate the person by a message they sent in the thread. To DM, you must first click on the person's profile picture. Then you should see towards the right-hand side of the screen a window of options pop up. Then you want to click on the button that says Message. This will open a fully new DM page towards the middle of the page. Here is where you can type messages and receive them directly and privately with this person. To reply to messages within the thread or direct message page, you must first move your cursor to hover over the message you wish to reply to. Then once hovering, you should see towards the right-hand side of the message that you have some options. Move your cursor to the right-hand side of the options list. Find the option that says Reply in Thread. This opens a new chat window on the top right-hand side of the page where you can reply to the message in the thread. To delete a message, you must first hover over the message you wish to delete. Then you must move your cursor to the right-hand side of the message. Then once you find the 3 dots on the options menu, you will click on it and you will find several options to execute. Locate the button labeled Delete Message in all red. When clicked on, you will get a pop-up window that has 2 options to either cancel or to confirm the delete. Click on the Confirm to delete the message you wish to delete. To edit the message, you must do the same process as deleting a message. But instead of clicking Delete Message, you will locate the button that says Edit Message, which is right above the delete message. Once you click on this, you will see that the messages you are trying to edit will have a window around it, and you will be able to edit and retype it. Once you have finished editing, you can move your cursor to the bottom right corner of the border and click on the second button labeled Save to resend the edited version of your message. Most threads have pinned items and messages in them. Depending on the role, these pinned things are usually of significance to the role or thread, so checking them out is very important. To find these items, go to the thread and look towards the top left hand of the page. You will see a faint button called Some Number Pinned. When you click on this button, you should see a new window right beneath it pop up with all the pinned items of the thread. One of the main threads we use to jumpstart your work for See3D is the #General thread. This is found on the left-hand side if you scroll towards the top of the thread list. Here, you will see the important pinned items in the top bar part of the thread window. First thing is the volunteer permission form and the volunteer hours form. The volunteer permission form. This form is to be filled out beforehand for legal reasons and making sure you are aware of policies and the likes. The second item is the individual hours form /log. This form is where you import and log your hours or time you put into volunteering for See3D.